How Bill Cipher trashed the Theraprism. Everyone on the outside loved Pain Day a lot, but Bill Cipher, trapped in the Theraprism, could not. Outside of time, there was no Pain Day season, just eternal rot, and with such stupid reason. The therapist said that his head wasn't right, and noticed that he held 2 crayons too tight. And the Axolotl, supposedly the wisest of all, said that Bill's heart was 10 sizes too small. What a dummy! I don't even have a heart! But Bill lets them believe whatever they choose. Their misconceptions are tools he can use. He lets them believe that he's feigning his smile, that their brainwashing efforts can and will prove worthwhile. He knows, unlike himself, those orbs of healing light are not immune to sadness, shame, guilt, and fright. And yet, he lamented, whatever I do, they won't let me spread pain to even a few. Then he shouted, his whole body turning bright red, someone stab me already to prove I'm not dead! For day in and day out, he'd lie in his cell and stare at the ceiling, though under a spell, and the voices would yell, they would yell, 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 yell. Those red and blue figures, they'd yell, 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 yell. Then a therapist would sit him down for a talk, and they'd talk, and they'd talk, and they'd talk, 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 talk. They'd ask him questions, which he would mock. Every subtle attempt to get nosy, he'd block. And then there was something he liked least of all. Whether a fire tall or a skirmish small, any trouble Bill started that got staff annoyed would land him in the solitary wellness void.
Why did you do it? Why did you do it? Why did you do it? Why did you do it?
And the more static crept up his legs, arms, and face, the more Bill thought, I must destroy this whole place! I'll escape the Theraprism someday, somehow, but I must taste some sweet revenge right here, right now! Then he got an idea, a crazy idea. Bill Cipher got a glorious, crazy idea. I know just what to do! Bill laughed through tears. I've been a monster for billions of years, and I'll show them just how destructive I can be. I'll show them no person, place, thing can change me. All I need is an army. Bill looked around, but in this happy place, there was none to be found. Did that stop the demon? No. Bill simply said, Frills is all talk. I'll get them to fear me instead. Join my party, he yelled. So much fun we will spread. But if you refuse, there will be some bloodshed. Then he gathered some utensils, some craft supplies too, filled his hat to the brim, and then armed his crew. Then Bill said, Make 'em pay! and they all went to town, trashing the cafeteria while guards failed to take them down. Glitter glue stained the walls, ketchup flew through the air, rowdy patients chucked plastic knives without care. "Fuck you all!" shouted Bill. "Every one of you is a square!" Stop number 1 was a massive success. Bill and crew fled the scene, in their wake a huge mess. Then they dashed through the hallways, guards on their tail. But Bill knew a trick he could play without fail. He lied flat on the floor for a moment or two. They flew right over him, occupied by his crew. Just one problem. This play had come at a cost. With the guards gone, his army had also been lost. Bill slunk through the halls to the arts and crafts room. There were guards at the entrance. Would he meet his doom? But no, they were distracted, for on the inside was a beautiful sight that made Bill beam with pride. Pencil spears, glitter bombs, paint on the walls, fuck yous on paper planes, rogue rubber balls. Word sure spread fast when Bill started that riot. It sounded so fun they all had to try it. He snuck into the crowd. He grabbed paint and a brush. He wove past his inmates to the wall in a rush. In bright yellow he wrote, "Fuck the Axolotl!" Then onto it splashed a dumb sensory bottle. Then he slipped out of the arts and crafts room with glee. "Stupid guards," grinned Bill. "How did they not notice me?" But as he ran off with more havoc in mind, he heard a guard's deep booming voice from behind. "Don't bother," Bill taunted. "I'll be gone in a blink." The guard simply asked Bill, "What would your mother think?" Bill froze in his tracks. "What did you just say?" "You heard me," said the guard. "Would she find this okay? Stop running and think for once, Cipher. Just think. What would your mother think? What would she think?" But you know, Bill Cipher was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick. "Oh no, this is awful! I'm so ashamed," he lied. "My mother would hate me now had she not died. What have I done? I'm a monster, rotten and unwell. I'm so sorry. I'll see myself back to my cell." As soon as he turned the corner, a grin crossed his face. "Psych!" he shouted. "I'm gonna keep trashing the place." "What gullible idiots," he said. "Why should I care at all when my mother's long dead?" I can still hear you," the guard called out. "No, you can't. See ya," replied Bill with a shout. Then he sprinted away to continue his route. I'm calling reinforcements, the guard said to Bill. Run all you want, but they'll catch you, they will. Bill continued to run for a hall and a half, until suddenly 24 guards blocked his path. He slowed to a stop. There were guards up ahead. There were guards down behind. The sight filled him with dread. They closed in. They restrained him. They cuffed his feet and hands. They said, "For you, the Axolotl will have plans." In a blink, he was banished to the tank. The axolotl awaited him. How that fish stank. Have mercy, Bill cried with his crocodile tears. I've missed out on payday for so many years. You put me through torture, but not the fun kind. Safety scissors, if I'm lucky, are all I can find. I can't stop my face, yet you'll dissect my whole mind. He braced himself for punishment, but to his surprise, there was kindness in the amphibian's eyes.
You are off the hook,
said the axe with a soft smile.
but Christmas, not Pain Day, is much more my style.
What? Frills wasn't mad? Why, he even seemed merry. It couldn't be so, but he was merry. Very. I'm off the hook? Bill popped his eye. This must be a trick, the axe said.
I don't lie. If we're doing Christmas, then let's do it right. Just follow my lead and enjoy it, you might. It's a day of peace, a day of goodwill, a day of forgiveness, even for you, Bill. You imagined this Pain Day because you feel grief, seeing Christmas's prevalent family motif. But family extends beyond blood, and you see, I can be family if you want me to be.
Bill puzzled and puzzled and puzzled some more. Then he thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, isn't time to be sore. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, is to feel good in your core. Psych! Only a loser would think that! What, you really thought my heart would grow like that green guy's did? How cringe! Like I said earlier, I don't even have a heart! But hey, you can't say there wasn't a happy ending! I successfully trashed the Theraprism and got away with it! And let's be real, you were all rooting for me the whole time! So there you go! The Theraprism's a wreck and I'm completely fine! Completely fine! I mean it! Anyway, happy payday to all, and to all a good night. The end.